The following is a presentation of W.O.N Sports, America's home of champions.
Hello and welcome to Candlepins for Cancer, live from Bowl-O-Rama in Portsmouth, New Hampshire. All season long, we will be raising money for bowlers and their families for the fight against this terrible disease. To donate or take part, please go to candlepins4cancer.com. That's candlepins, the number 4, cancer.com. Today we are pleased to feature the stars of our first step-ladder match. Qualifier number 5 with a 678, Scott LaPierre, and qualifier number 4 with a 683, Jay Simoneau. And your host, Paul Grant.
Always microphone's not on.
Nah, but 207, win a Pro Series title, pretty awesome. Great day.
Now your son Benjamin, 11 years old?
11 years old.
Come here, Benjamin. Are you gonna be a better bowler than your dad someday?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, you heard it, right? All right. We got that on film. All right. Good luck today.
Thank you.
All right. Jay Simoneau, great performance to get that last string, get to that fourth spot. Thrilling victory in that fifth string. You couldn't miss the last couple of strings in the qualifiers.
Felt good. Felt on.
Talk about a Pro Series win you've had recently.
Back in 2016, I bowled with John Winchell, and we won the doubles elimination and Masons. It was a good time.
All right, congratulations. Good luck today.
Thank you very much.
All right, so it's going to be 3 strings, 2 blocks at a time. Total pinfall determines. If there's a tie after 3 strings, a 1-string roll-off. We'll get underway now. Number 5 seed, Scott LaPierre, will go first. He's from Stamford, Maine. On Candlepin Bowling Network in W.O.N New York.
Thanks, Paul, and hello to everyone watching on Candlepin Bowling Network and on the W.O.N Media Network. If this is your first time watching Candlepin, it plays just like big ball bowling, so you get 3 small balls instead of 2 big ones. Also, gets on the plate, stay on the plate, and can be played as live wood. Scott LaPierre gets us underway on lane number 9.
$2,000 first place prize in the line. Whoever wins the whole ladder series, first of 4. 3 drop there. So Scott LaPierre. Averaging 124, which is an excellent average for Candlepin Bowling. His Wednesday night league. That's fine. Season high for a career, 124. Scott LaPierre, no relation to Jeff LaPierre. We get that question a lot of Jerry LaPierre. Great Maine bowler. Nice bunch of Pro Series wins, 5 in his career. We'll talk about that during the broadcast later on. Starts up at first with 3 with an 8 box. Bowl-O-Rama, Portsmouth, New Hampshire. Great place. 22 lanes, arcades, tons of birthday parties. What's your birthday parties? Of course, Bowl-O-Rama, Portsmouth, New Hampshire. Last year, goes up, that's the Caleri, it's a long Caleri. 1, 3, 6, 10, 8 in the back left. Scott's high single, 207. Just missed the head pin. Will Horseman would go about 36% of the time for pro bowlers in Candlepin. Stats provided by Candlepin Bowling Network. You're home for all things Candlepin Bowling. Candlepin Bowling Network. Like, share, subscribe. No credit card required. Free on YouTube. Candlepin Bowling Network. Back-to-back 8s. Not the shot he wanted. 16 through 2. Here's Jay Simoneau. Jay from Merrimack, New Hampshire. Originally Nashville, New Hampshire.
And yes, indeed, a very special hello to everyone watching on Facebook and YouTube. Please also like the video as well on whatever platform you may be watching on, so that the word gets out there about this great game of Candlepin.
Jay Simoneau missed the head pin. He's got a 3 in the middle for 1, 2 in the 8, and corner post, 7-10. They're going to both bowl in the same way?
Yes, excuse me.
But it's not keeping score.
We'll have to note that there. Bowl your box through.
Just underway here. Candlepins for Cancer. Season 2 ladder 2. Nice out 10. The starters first. Yep. Jay's high singles 180. High triple of 451, high 5, 719, switch over to lane 10.
Hang on 1 second. I'm going to get the score. You want to get it first?
Yeah, 10.
She had a lead of lanes, Nashville, New Hampshire.
There it is. Full on the head pin.
Pin hit 2-4 on the left, a 3-6 on the right. Not an easy shot. Going for over 34 years. Father got him involved growing up. Nice offer. Got the left side to go. He's up the 3 and the 6.
Tough to cut that wood over to make the remaining 2 pins. That's not good.
He gets a 10 out of that. 20 through 2. That's good to do. Get your pins and get on marking. Move on to the next box. Pins are candlestick size, 220 pounds. Bowling balls up to 2.7 pounds. One thing about Candlepin bowling, you can play the wood when the pin falls down on the playing surface. Some very interesting shots. Some frustrating misses also.
Hey,
yeah, 9.
There you go.
That's more like Scott. 5 pin left up the kingpin.
Spares are big in this game, so a 9-pin drop sits him in good position to strike the first blow.
Third box, first string. LaPierre. Got to go to spare. He'll take it.
It was risky because the wood was behind the pin, so Scott didn't have as big of a target as it looks. The wood doesn't always help in this game, but he converts for the first mark.
Hey, take it while you can. 26 in the ball through 3. Scott's high triple, 460. On the bonus. Got a break out of that. Looked like a half push to left for too late, but he ended up getting 5. 31 through 3 in the first of 3. Thank you for watching it on W.O.N Sports Network. On Candlepin Bowling Network, all across digital platforms in New York. Good bid there. He took a 4 and 7. Thought he had it. Scott's high 5, 727. Bowl-O-Rama in Sanford, Maine. This is Bowl-O-Rama in Portsmouth, New Hampshire. He gets a 9. 40 through 4.
Yep, a good bounce back there. I missed the head pin on the first ball, but the pins are the pros' way of really equalizing things and making sure they stay on track. So with resilient pinning and getting on the object pin on the remaining 2 balls, that's how Scott stays at a 10-a-box pace.
Self-support bowlers, families with recovering cancer radiation treatment, please sponsor us with Candlepins number 4 at cancer.com, Candlepins number 4 at cancer.com. Any amount is welcome. Candlepins number 4 at cancer.com. Great cause. Candlepins number 4 at cancer.com. Jay Simoneau, high-low jack, the old Channel 5 format, and the matching shot for prize money without wood.
In reference to our local WCBB show, which is still the most successful Candlepin bowling broadcast of all time.
Almost pulled it off. It's 1-7-10 Bowling Center in Augusta, Maine. A great name for a bowling center, but a terrible lead.
And this shot, of course, is a famous jackpot shot, making this difficult leaving 1 ball.
Great owner Mark Carrier also. 10 for Simoneau. It's perfect so far. 3 10s. A perfect game in Candlepin is all 10 spares and strikes. Typical privates around 120, some are 125, a few exceptions, but 120 is a good pro rate for Candlepin. Fourth box, first string, crossing over.
That's his ball.
6 to the right, 9 to the left, wood to help.
Ooh.
Now it's fun, it's pretty tricky.
Yeah, it's latched onto the front edge of the plate. Well, the situation keeps changing, Paul, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Now he's got to aim at this clean. Wood in the back should take the 9 if Jay's accurate.
No.
Ooh, wow.
No.
Excuse me.
What'd you say, Greg?
What? Nothing.
Write that down, 0 for 1 announces, Jinx.
Look at this. He's in again.
Not bad, 4-10, that's what you gotta do. Pin, pin, pin.
Dime, dime, dime.
That's how you win a lot of these games. 40 through 4. Tied so far. 3-string total pinfall. Space. The next round, Paul Markey was terrific. 688 qualifier. And Jay Simoneau went that 5th string behind. He had a big match. Paul got a 153 in that fifth string to qualify for number 3. He'll be the next ladder series. Facing the winner of this match. 3. Scott LaPierre. Good second ball, almost. Just a 10 pin left up.
Important pin to get here. You notice that Simoneau, despite not getting a single spare, has equalized this match just by pinning alone, getting those 10 boxes. So you see the power of the third ball right away.
There's a 10. 15 through 5. Scott's high 10, 13, 14. Nice ball in the pocket. Oh, no. He got that one. Oh,
Hey!
He's back with a 4. He got it!
Nice.
The illegal block in the back for a strike. Wow!
Well, many serious bowlers know how lively the sidewalls are here, so utilizing those can be a big help to your shot, and the rolling wood comes all the way across to take it out. Strikes are rare in this game, so that's big.
We have Scott LaPierre's mother here. You're a state champion in the 80s. Tell the viewers your name and talk about your titles in the 1980s.
Oh my gosh, you're really racking my brain. My name is Donna Shaw now. I did bowl for years. I don't remember the years and titles. I just love the game. I love to see that it's still going on and hope it continues.
All right, thank you very much. Thanks for having us out today. Scott LaPierre's mom. Simoneau drops 9. Of course, 8. It's 8 from our angle. Half west to right. 3 in the 9. Oh, that's a tough. It always seems to go on the first ball. I made a living off the half Worcester.
Half Worcester referring to that punch out, of course. But yeah, double wood in this game, as it's often called in big ball bowling, is much more difficult. Driving that tiny toothpick straight back is so difficult to do.
And how often you see 5-10 boxes to start a match? 55.
This is quite something.
That's a great sound. You're on your head pin.
Yeah, the last pin Jay has missed was the head pin of the third box. Here comes box number 6.
You don't see too many 10-string boxes. Very rare.
3-1 split, I'm afraid, this time. So, again, Simoneau's pinning will be put to the test.
3, 6, 10 on the right, 4 to the left. I'll sweep it over.
Okay.
Too far right. And if he gets a 10 box there, he gets a prize.
Yeah, technically that counts as an object pin miss, but I mean, he has to find an angle somehow or another, so it's going to be hard to criticize a 9 here, assuming this ball lands on target.
I'm perfect for the first time. 59 through 6 without a mark. That is pro bowling. Paul Grant, Gouillart Bob Lee with you on Candlepin Bowling Network and W.O.N Sports. Shout out to our friend Jonathan Rios from W.O.N in New York. Scott LaPierre on lane 10. Crossing over at 7. Make it 8, make it 9.
Ooh!
Domino effect. 10 pin left up.
Double strikes are monsters in this game, even more rare than just a single strike, so that would have been a bonanza had that 10 gone.
Is he going to play the wood?
There is wood out there. We'll see if he goes for it.
It's too far.
He goes right at it. Who needs the wood? What a pro shot that was. Spare on strike.
Exactly as you're saying, Paul. Most pro bowlers, if you see the pin, they play the pin. That's the old maxim. Scott does exactly that.
I would have probably thrown the hole. 70 through 6, 18 and ball through 7 in the first of 3 from Portsmouth. On the bonus, again, crossing over the Brooklyn side, as they say in New York, in 10-pin bowling. Triangle, 3, 5, and a 6.
What's up, Brooklyn?
87 through 7. For another one. Got it!
Oh!
3 marks in a row. Look at him go. 97 the ball through 8. 4 marks in the string. 2 8s and a spare 5 lowered his score. Coming on strong here late in the first.
3 straight marks, perfect accuracy all the way, and he's living right now.
Jay Simoneau, perfect shot, clip wing eagle. 2-4 on the left, the 3-6-10 on the right. Jay Simoneau 180 High triple 451. High 5 719.
He's got 3 up there, I believe, strike space there.
25.
Try to kick it over. Oh, what a try.
Paul, we got to keep our eye on the bonus money. I apologize. This LaPierre got 3 marks to go. That's $25 in bonus money.
And if he gets another one, it'll continue $25 as well. $500 for a triple strike.
Oh!
A 10. Good crowd on hand here in Bowl-O-Rama.
That's justice. Consistent accuracy finally rewarded.
Just 1 pin left on the board. 69 through 7. I'm telling you, that's a great sign.
3-string match, too. There's a lot of room.
Here's a nice ball, but look at this. The heavy on the back of 5. Not a bad flank.
Like a single out
It
there.
does look somewhat aimed at the 10 pin. Yeah, a little thin on the head pin, and that's why the back pin didn't carry. Simoneau's got a chance here.
He is due for a mark. Can he pick it up? Looks good. He's got it.
Like a single,
Nice
baby,
shot.
like a
Right on the money. 79 the ball through
That'll
8.
get you going, Jay.
2 great bullets. Respect each other. Number 5 versus number 4. This is the 5 seed. Scott LaPierre again from Sanford, Maine. 20-lane facility. Both unspares. He goes left. It's still 7. Has the 1, 3, and the 6. 104 through 8.
A good pro average is about 120 or so, getting a score this good is really good in this game.
Another mark. He's got it.
It is.
Had 25 more. $50 in bonus money. 114 the ball. Through 9. Ball supposed to Friday Night Pro League. 17 combined Maine state titles. 6 as an adult. Off to the left is 3 that time. That might be a derailer there.
34 miles an hour on this shot. Obviously, a good straight fast shot is fundamental to this game. Simoneau, a similar speed, 33 miles an hour on his shot.
117 through 9 here in the first. Nice second ball.
Ball.
6-10 right, 7 left. It's up to 124 right now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, nice out. A 9, 126, first string. Scott LaPierre.
Fantastic start. Still 2 strings to go, as our executive producer Bob Lee mentions. Still a long way to go, but a great start here. Simoneau's going to need maybe a mark or 2 more, by my count, to get back into this.
For no points, his total pinfall for 3 strings again. 1 string roll off with his tied score for 3. Simoneau on the spare, off the wall. 8. 2 on the left, 5 on the right. 95 to 8. Use the wood. No. How do you make a work with 2 pins? So we're going to spin up that wood.
Well, like we mentioned earlier, it's probably Simoneau's intention to go for that. You really never know what the wood is going to do in this game. Not always the help it looks like it is at first.
What a surprise for the 10 box. 97 through 9. Unbelievable.
97?
Only the 1 pin left standing, and that was just because he made a big bid at that spare. Scott LaPierre, good pinning as well. Excuse me, Paul. It's just 6 pins left standing.
Simoneau. Head pin.
Hey!
9 drop.
9 pin left up.
Drop 9, left a 9.
Need some wood here to help.
It's tricky. It's another one flush against the plate edge here. So, looks like the red line will take it. Let's see.
No.
No.
Man's best friend, sometimes the wood, sometimes your worst nightmare.
He gives the reaction too, like, man, I had that just about where I wanted it. So that he turned around.
And I caught the Paul Grant special, missed the second, makes the third. He had a living missing second shots, making third shots. 10, 107, first string, so after 1 string, Scott LaPierre, 126, Jay Simoneau, 107, on Candlepin Bowling Network and W.O.N Sports, New York.
It is totally unacceptable to me when people dump on New York. But how can I stop them when it's plain to see we're dumping on ourselves? We've got to sweep our sidewalks, put our trash in plastic bags, the bags in cans, etc., etc. How can we get the world to respect us if we don't respect ourselves? If you're a New Yorker, then sweep it, can it, bag it, and don't dump on New York.
All right, before we start our second stream, we have Mike Warren here, legendary radio personality and author.
I got to do something in semi-retirement, so I write books now.
So those who don't know you, tell us about your radio days and talk about your new book, and we'll talk about the Christmas calendar, Candlepins for Cancer.
Well, that's really the reason I'm here, is I want to present the money raised, the portion of the proceeds going to Candlepins for Cancer. I feel that what Alfie and you and your crew are doing means so very much to so many families that we'll never know. So it's not a lot of money. I brought $350 from the calendars I sold that, the bowlers out there contributed and supported. And it was a lot of fun to do because I got a lot of great pictures and people that don't get to see a whole lot of the bowlers because some of the bigger shows aren't around anymore. They get to see who's out there bowling, and I hope they come out and support Candlepins for Cancer.
There's a lot of pressure to do another one next year, I know it's on your plans right now. There's pressure to do another one next year.
Oh, I'm already done with it.
Okay.
No, actually not, but I need some crazy pictures of you, so get on it, will you?
There's lots of them, I'm sure. Tell about the new book you're writing that you wrote recently.
Anybody that is from generally New Hampshire is aware of the Red Arrow Diner. Red Arrow Diner just turned 100 years old back in October, and I decided a few years ago that there were so many characters on the way to 100 years that I would find them and write about them, write about the food, write about the guy that founded it. There's stories in there where Paul Newman is involved, where the Rockefellers are involved that completely surprised me, because if you dig deep enough, you get some really great stories, besides the great food. It's called If These Walls Could Talk.
I only have one problem with you, though, Mike.
Yeah.
You still haven't got a WOW shirt yet.
A WOW shirt? You're right, I don't. I heard they were sold out.
Oh, we got plenty. We got plenty yet today. You can buy a whole case.
I'd be proud to wear one.
Frank DeLuca Valley Chat made those. Shout out to Frank DeLuca. Thanks for donating Candlepins for Cancer, Mike Warren. Thank you very much.
And thank you for what you're doing, because it is making a difference. It's keeping the game alive, and it's helping families that could use a little extra help during a really dark time.
Thank you very much, Mike Warren.
Thank you, Paul.
Take care of yourself. Okay, second string about to start now. Scott LaPierre will lead off. Actually, will they switch sides? They switch bowlers? The other bowler go first?
Hold on. We have Jay go first this time, right?
Correction, Jay will go first. My mistake. So $350 to Candlepins for Cancer. Courtesy of Mike Moore and the Candlepin calendars. Still have two more here at Portsmouth Bowl-O-Rama if you want to come by and pick one up today. $20. All right, second string about to start. Three-string match. Number 4 seed Jay Simoneau against number 5 Scott LaPierre. Here's a strike! What a shot to start the second.
Having some technical difficulty.
Strike to start the second for Simoneau. Goes left. Forceman right, the 1, 3, 6, and 10.
Pretty good leave, basically buried it in the pocket, in an interior pocket. That's how that leave, the 4 diagonal pins, the 4 horsemen, gets left.
For a spare and strike. Oh, too full. I caught a sniper shot, a bullseye right in the nose.
And then even when you carry it in on the pocket there, the 4 horsemen, and it's hard to carry all 4 of those pins.
17 through 1, going for a 10, and he gets it, 27 through 2. I mean, you only had 1 9 blocks in that first thing, I believe, right?
That's correct, only the 1 pin standing.
All 10s in 1 mark. Scott LaPierre from Sanford, Maine, starting a second string on lane 10 here at Bowl-O-Rama, Portsmouth, New Hampshire. Thin hit. Breaks to the triangle. Now he's got the 5, 9, and the 10. Wood, not much of a factor, I don't think.
It's better than nothing at the very least. There's a chance the 5 pin could jump left, but it's going to have to tap both of those pins. This would be something.
Oh, wow, what a shot for a spare! You called it, Greg.
I had a feeling there might have been a chance that ramp was there, but it takes a perfect touch and perfect placement to carry that pin across. Well played.
Scott won the first, 126-107. On the bonus, in the pocket, 7. Same thing, opposite side. Now it's the 5, 8 left, 7 far left.
This time it's a little different, though, because the wood, which is still in motion, so Scott has to wait, it's in front this time, so I don't think Scott has the same access to the shot that he did the last time. Good count on the spare, though. He was 50-50 on headpins last string, and he hit it there to pick up good count in the first box.
17-1 in the second of 3. Candlepins4Cancer.com to donate. Please help support bowling's families in chemo radiation treatments. Candlepins with a 4, cancer.com. Any amount is appreciated. Going for the spare. Oh, what a try. Greg, you're 2 for 2 now after that first one you missed in the first string.
2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Sound like Meatloaf. Old album in the 70s. We're getting old. Paradise by the dashboard lights. 8 pin left up, and he gets a 10. 27-2.
Wasn't easy to pick up that pin. We've seen how it's spun out before for Jay. Here he is now in lane number 10.
Tied here in the second string. Jay Simoneau down 19 in the match. I mean, he pinned as well as he could in that first string. Just 1 pin away from a perfect string. Simoneau, baby split, 3 to the right. Trying to use that wood over. Got a good chance. Can he pick it up? Wow. How did that not go?
Story of Jay's life right now.
I think he just likes getting 10 boxes today.
They add up. This wood is behind the pin. It's tricky.
And no surprise, another 10. 37-3 in the second of 3. The winner to face Paul Markey.
I'm looking forward to seeing Paul Markey. He's been a bit under the radar, but quietly, if you pay attention to his bowling, he puts up some big strings. Remember the Easter Classic as well.
Simoneau missed the head pin that time. He has the 1, 3, 6, and the 7. Paul Markey, 153 in that 5th string in that qualifying round. He was the number 6 seed last ladder series, just missing by 3 pins. And he missed so many chances. He knew he could have won that one easily, but
he'll be happy to walk in the door and know who's making the show this time.
Simoneau trying to kick it over. Looks good. Oh, wow, what a shot for spare. Outstanding. 47 the ball through 4. Nice.
Now Scott LaPierre, he's got $75 in bonus money, $50 for the chain of 4 marks he had, plus $25 for winning that first string.
$500 for a triple strike.
It's possible at Bowl-O-Rama. Possible anywhere, but especially here.
LaPierre drills the head pin, but a 3-2 split.
Not that good accuracy is always rewarded.
Playing traffic cop holds that wood up. The wood obeyed. 3, 6, 10 on the right, the 4, 7 left.
That's right, you saw them playing traffic cop there.
No citation. Oh, what a try!
The problem was the red line wasn't quite on that pin. Had it been lined up with the 3 pin more nicely, there might have been more of a chance there.
Can we arrest him for impersonating an officer? Nice pinning at 10.
Tricky for a righty.
$37-3. Fixing the scoreboard showing 36. Scott bowling from a bunch of family bowlers growing up. 17 in combined main state titles, 4 state titles with no relation to Jeff LaPierre. 5 Pro Series titles, including 2 singles and 2 doubles with Jeff LaPierre. And his 5th Pro Series win, a draft doubles event with Craig Holbrook, Hall of Famer.
Oh boy.
2 in the 10 split. He's got wood to help. Look for his second mark of the string.
Holbrook has lost little to no steam. He was doing really well in Worlds, in fact. We broadcast one of his quarterfinals.
Oh, backspin the wood. He'll take it. Second spare of the string. Both bowlers, 47 the ball through 4. Scott up 19 in the match. Won the first, 126-107. Let's bring in Bob Lee. Bob Lee.
Well, I've been noticing that Jeff LaPierre is been consistently at 34 miles an hour. Jay Simoneau consistently at 33. Watch their release. They have very different approaches. LaPierre bringing in with a right to left ball, and Greg, you pointed out that makes it challenging for the 10 pin, but it gives you that extra action. Simoneau is releasing from a little bit in front of the 2 pin on the left of the head pin. His ball's nice and straight, just cutting across at the last minute. Watch for that. Watch for the head pins to start generating 8 and 9 drops for him right here.
Simoneau head pin has a check mark.
Just in.
5 to the left, 3, 6, 10 to the right. On the spare, 53 through 4. Nice shot, spare. Back to back.
Start taking out your wallet, Alfie.
63 in the ball through 5 here in the second of 3.
I, of course, say in the nicest possible way.
Jay is 2-time New Hampshire State doubles champion, state tournaments, 1 Pro Series win, like you mentioned in the interview, 2016 with terrific bowler John Winchell.
I can't really.
On the spare, it goes left, gets the force and right, the 1, one goes away. Make it the 1, 6, 10. Sometimes you're better outstanding, but he gets the extra pin on the spare. 70 through 5.
It's a game of would you rather, but you don't get to pick.
Nice play, got it!
Oh.
Give him some bonus money, 3 in a row. 80 in a ball through 6, wow!
Playing it on the inside allows the ball to take out the 6-10. More reliable shot that way. Well played by Jay.
Scott LaPierre on a spare, on the head pin. Broke up the split. He's got the 2-4-7.
Ooh, turn.
54 through 4. For another spare. He's got it. 61.5 plus 1.
So already, if with a good fill here, he could be on pace for a 120 string. Or 130s, arguably, if you think he's going to have another half like this. 140s even.
3 spares in the string already. On the fill. Goes left. 6, 7.
And that's his 5th split in the string. Of course, he's making his own luck. He's got spares on 2 of those, then a bona fide leave and a spare in the 5th.
71 to 70, halfway through the string. Trying to kick it over. Ooh. Feel a breeze back here in that one.
Yep. So although technically a miss, you see the idea there. Play the pin on the outside, hits the 5, and somehow trampolines off the wood into the 7. Similar to a leave Simoneau made earlier.
And that's the shot he wanted. That's the Paul Grant special. Missed the second, make the third. Always easy the second time around.
What do you know?
Is it easier, Paul? Or is it the same?
81 through 6.
You just notice it.
I joke about it more than anything else, of course. Jay Simoneau, 3 spares in a row, 80 in a ball through 6.
There are some people who can say, like Dave Maddle on King of the Palace. Shout out to Dean Sullivan coming up number 2. Bowling is like 90% mental.
Off to the right. He gets the hay bale, the pack of 5. Not happy with that shot. 85 through 6.
I'm sorry, Paul. I was just mentioning Paul Markey, 688 with the 3rd qualification seed. Dean Sullivan, 696 a second. And then Shawn Baker from our exhibition match. Yes, 732.
On the head pin, won't carry. He has the 2, the 4, and the 8 hiding behind the 2 pin. Terrific first round match. And 9. 94 through 7.
the biggest bonuses on each of them, although 6.5 is a pretty average spare fill then again. So he said strike 7, spare 6, spare 7, spare 5. Fills aren't a given in small ball. You got to really work for every pin, every ball to get your score up there.
On the head pin, thin hit, but he gets 7 out of that as the 247. All stats today provided by Candlepin Bowling Network. Your home for all things Candlepin Bowling. Candlepin Bowling Network. Please like, please share, please subscribe. Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube. And he missed the head pin, the object pin that time.
Hold it left, I'm afraid. Wood's coming back, but it's not with enough steam to take it out.
He wants that shot back. And he gets another 10. 104 through 8 in the second of 3.
So again, if my math is correctly, Simoneau has only left 1 pin standing.
Only 1 pin in the first string, too.
Mm-hmm. Trouble is, LaPierre has a perfect first 6 boxes.
81 through 6, open here starting. He's got a right side hay bale. He's got about 31% of the time. The old Channel 5 stats, provided by Candlepin Bowling Network for pro bowlers without wood. Scott won the first, 126-107. Nice bid, won't carry to the 6 and 10.
It's harsh, but he was a smidge full on that. Good bid, though.
And he picks up a 10. 91 through 7. Box to box down 3 in the string, up 16 in the match. Up against a 10. Crossing over, nice ball, strike! 101 plus 2 through 8. You know, he brought his wild shirt in today, came in with the wild shirt on, that's why he's blowing so good.
You say wow, you just feel better on the lanes, don't you?
That's right. Look at that plain t-shirt, you know? There's power in the wow. All wow shirts, $25, high quality, thick, Gildan brand shirts, $10 goes to Candlepins for Cancer. Please donate across the country on W.O.N affiliates and around New England and Canada. Candlepins number 4, cancer.com. Candlepins with a 4, cancer.com.
So unfortunately, we don't have... Sorry, I'll watch Jay first.
Good offer there. 4 on the left, 6'10 on the right. Go for the short, too.
So unfortunately, the t-shirts have no online offering, but the best way is just to get in touch with you at one of our next Candlepin Bowling Network broadcasts. Sure, you'll be there, right?
Yep. And first time he's got an 8 box today. 112 through 9. The 4th seed trails here in the match. The winner to face number 3 seed Paul Markey and Dean Sullivan. 2nd season in a row, number 2 seed. Another terrific veteran bowler, consistent. Number 1 Shawn Baker won 9-pin tournament yesterday, winning $1,000 and guaranteed $1,000
just
as well.
Walking in the door here.
Yep. $2,000 with the top prize. Another tough split for Simoneau. 3 in the right, 4-7 left. He's got to go 1 of the 2 here. He's got that wood to possibly help. Looks good. Oh, so close. What a try.
You see him shaking his head somewhat. You can explain a lot of this game with science, but not all of it.
Another 10 box, 122, 107, 122, 229 through 2. 1 string to go. Scott LaPierre finishing up his 2nd string on lane 10 at Bowl-O-Rama, Portsmouth, New Hampshire. Working on a strike, 101 plus 2. Good ball for a double, not quite. 6-9 remains. 3 spares, 1 strike in the string.
LaPierre's getting a little more mileage out of his bonus balls, including the 2nd strike ball coming up. That's forging part of the advantage.
Just missed. 9 in the strike, though. Big pins. 110 through 8. Cleans it up for a 10. 120 through 9. Box to box, up 8 in the string, 27 in the match. I mean, someone's got to break for Jay Simoneau next string. He said so many 10s. You're on your head pin. I mean, that's got to give eventually, you'd think.
True. Well, the Cosmic Justice has a way of balancing itself. LaPierre said 5 splits.
Only 3 that time.
Implying the head pin, of course.
So he's won the second string and led $25 for Scott LaPierre. And tough leaf here, the 1, 6, and 10 go for the short 2. Well, not anymore, just a 6-10.
Good way to possibly clean that up there. Yeah, good to have Simoneau on the board in the bonus money department with those 3 marks earlier. But LaPierre picks up another $25 for winning the string, and now it's $100 total.
This is for a 130 string. And he's got it. 10 to finish the second. 130, second string. 126, 130. He leads the match by 27, 256 to 229. 1 string to go on Candlepin Bowling Network and W.O.N Sports, New York. We'll be back in just a moment with our 3rd string.
Ask your sister to sit in a half a tub of water. You've just saved over 10 gallons of water. So keep New York wet. Save water. Turn the water off when your mother's brushing her teeth. You'll save over a gallon of water. Keep New York wet. Save water.
Okay, we have a special guest here. Tell the viewers your name and where you're from.
Wayne Petty. I'm from Chelsea, Michigan. Drove here yesterday in order to attend the taping.
Have you tried Candlepin bowling before?
Yes, indeed. Many times. I grew up bowling candlepins when I was a kid. Then we moved out to the Midwest, and our only chance is when we're here on vacation, and just love the work, Candlepin Bowling Network and Alley Chat and all of the other content that's going out over the internet now that allows us to stay in touch with the game and the great work of all these great competitors.
Are you going to buy a franchise, Candlepin Bowling franchise?
Hey, that's something I'd love to do. I'm not sure it'll be happening, but you know, there's no Candlepin bowling west of Albany as far as I know, and it's a sport that really should be happening all over the country, and hopefully we'll all get to see the day when that happens.
All right, thanks for stopping by.
Thank you for having me.
All right, we'll get our 3rd string underway here now. Paul Grant, Gouillart Bob Lee on Candlepin Bowling Network and W.O.N Sports, New York. Final string underway. First Ladder Series Season 2, Ladder 2. Number 5 seed, Scott LaPierre starts his 3rd string of 27 in the match. On the head pin, 8, maybe 9. It holds up. He's got the 5 and the 7. All right, Greg, how you playing this wood?
Tip left. Probably right side, but the problem is the pin's a little bit up, so I don't know if LaPierre has access to that right side necessarily.
I'm thinking tip left. That's how I'd play it. I'd probably miss it anyway. Went for the pin.
So, yeah, LaPierre did very well to win by 8 pins despite the bevy of splits he faced. Good consistent accuracy getting rewarded in the end. When the pins fly on your object pins, really makes for satisfaction, instant gratification there.
Bowl is pinning very well overall today. A 10 to start the 3rd. The winner to face number 3 seed Paul Markey. Scott bowled his high single of 207 in the final of the Pro Series Ultimate Ladder in 2011 in Fitchburg, Mass. You can watch it on YouTube. Scott LaPierre, 2011. He was number 1 seed at the World's Singles Knockout with a 727 qualifier. And his favorite moment is winning that Pro Series title with a 207 to win the Pro Series. So waiting for the scoreboard to get fixed here. And we'll start our 2nd box in just a moment. Candlepins4cancer.com. Candlepins number 4cancer.com. Any amount is welcome. $1, $2, $5, $10, whatever you can afford. Candlepins number 4cancer.com. There's a good ball there. 9. It's going back, but it holds up.
To date, Candlepins for Cancer has given $17,000 in aid to families. Of course, there's more donated, of course, that will be able to help future families fighting the costs of cancer, and we greatly appreciate all your support with that.
And just helped another family member in Haverhill, Massachusetts yesterday as well. LaPierre holds on for a spare. 20 the ball here in the 3rd. Jay Simoneau needs a big string, down 27 in the match. Lost the first 126-107. Lost the second 130-122. $25 to win the string. Simoneau in the pocket, and you got to be kidding me. I call this the Matt Susi special, the 5-7-10, but Matt Susi, a pro bowler who won the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour Pro Division Championship last year, made the shot in the Exeter Sunday Pro League without wood for a spare.
Yeah, this is kind of the best of wood and the worst of wood. You got the 5, and the wood in front of the 5 should be good because it can help set it across, but the wood behind the 10 might block the action.
Good bid. 7-pin wouldn't go. Shout out to our friend Matt Susi. Out of Leda Lanes, works there also. Very fierce competitor.
And successful, won the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour.
Yep.
Class A.
Yep. 9 box to start the third. James loves pool, darts, and Candlepin bowling.
There's a lot of overlap between games like darts and cribbage and other classics.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense. Candlepin has a storied history dating back about a century or so out of Worcester, Massachusetts.
Simoneau got the head pin to go, but leaves up the 7 on the left, 5 to the right, 8 in the middle, wood to help. The friend Rick Kamrowski and Millis, Ryan Field Amusements, of avid darts golfer also, holds the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour Class B division. Both the many years in the Friday Night Mixed League in Millis and Natick. Mr. Kamrowski special, for Horseman. Simoneau trying to kick that wood over. He got it! Nice shot!
Spin to win, baby!
He did not want to keep pace for Scott LaPierre. 19 of the ball through 2 here in the final string. Should there be a tie, a 1 string full roll-off. The old Channel 5 show is 2 bucks roll-off. Here we do a whole string.
What's this, 286?
256.
256.
In the pocket, picks up the diamond. Has the 2, 5, and the 8 behind the 2. Al Johnson, a check for $350 from Bob Moore for Candlepin's calendar. For Candlepins for Cancer.
Thanks, kid.
For a spare. Missed it. Wants that one back.
Where is it?
And gets a 10. 27 through 2, now 37 through 3.
Haven't mentioned the website, but we should mention it again. Candlepins #4 cancer.com to donate online. Just a pink button there. We appreciate any support you can provide.
LaPierre, nice ball, 9, 10, strike! Got the back kick.
Got on the crossover side, got the action to go.
47 plus 2 through 4. Thank you to those watching on W.O.N Sports and the Candlepin Bowling Network. Please like, please share, please subscribe, get notified when we go live. Never miss a box. Candlepin Bowling Network.
Oh.
Simoneau, tough split. 2-4-7, the 6 to the right. On the spare.
There's something about the ebb and flow. Now it's Simoneau getting 3 straight splits to start this string.
25 plus 2, good bid. Oh, how did the 7 not go?
Yeah, he got the tricky pin, didn't he, Paul?
Yeah. We'll talk to both bowlers before we sign off. Terrific first round match. .683 qualifying round. Nice shot, 10. 35 through 3 in string number 3.
That was 10?
Yeah. He's up against a strike. He's going to get some marks strung together. His favorite bowling moment was making the World's Finals in the past. Jay Simoneau to Merrimack, New Hampshire. 180 high single. Hooked to left, half Worcester. Marty's favorite shot.
It's pretty when it goes, but that dreaded 2-8 or 3-9 punch out, I'm surprised we haven't seen it sooner, Paul. It seems to always pop up along the line in every match.
Good second ball, almost.
Oh, the pin action's pretty.
According to Candlepin Bowling Network stats, when you miss the head pin, 11% of the time, it results in the dreaded half Worcester. And 1 in 5 for a 10 like that. 45 through 4, down 2 in the string, plus a strike here from Scott LaPierre, down 29 in the match. He's throwing a pretty good ball most of the way through, but not get the marks.
He's hit the head pin in the first 4 boxes. It was split city for him before, now he's got 1 spare, and this strike being filled now.
First ball on the strike, 5. The 4 spin, 1, 3, 6, 10. The king pin, the 5 pin, behind the head pin. Piece of wood.
Vertical hay bale almost. Not often you get that leaf.
For a spare and strike, he will not get it.
Ooh.
Got to get that kick off the wall. Another big 9 fill on the strike, though. 56 through 4. He's up to 38 in the match. Another 10, 65 half.
That's a 66 half.
66.
Number 3 seed Paul Markey bowls the winner of this match. Hey, he got it to go. He'll take it. A gift. A strike. 75 plus 2 through 6 through the back door.
76.
Correction, 76 through 6. And Jay Simoneau might need to mark out to advance.
I was going down to correct the score. It's still delightful to see the reaction. Like, yeah, I got it.
Simoneau, check mark, left. 5 to the right, 2, 4, 7 to the left.
A bit thin, but got the back pin to go. So check marks are slightly easier than hay bales.
Could use this mark. No. Terrific bowler. Just not getting the marks he needs. 9. 54 half. Right now he's down 12 in the strength, 39 in the match, up against a strike.
This is starting to approach the miracle zone right now. Double strikes can change everything, of course, but they're exceedingly rare.
He's wishing for a 9-pin rule now. Great job to Corey Alisi and Jordan Bryn yesterday, the 9-pin tournament at Academy Lanes, biggest house in the world. Haverhill, Massachusetts, great job in the 9-pin tournament. Shawn Baker, the number 1 seed in this ladder, won $1,000 yesterday with an 807 5-string performance 9-pin, a 228 modern record high single. What a performance, Shawn Baker.
9-pin, of course, is similar to no tap in big ball bowling, where a 9-pin drop results in a strike. Still an impressive show of consistency to get 8 no tap strikes on the end.
Simoneau, a tough 6, 60 through 6, is getting away now. Frustration setting in.
Yep, this match is starting to head towards that nearly inevitable.
But he came up big in the qualifier. He was down. He needed a big string to 130s to get into the ladder series. On a strike for a double, almost.
See, a double could also seal the deal as well, but
a little bit of a shimmy there in the 5-pin.
Yeah, we see that pin wobbling. You're right.
And a spare on strike. '86 through 6, 96 in the ball through 7.
LaPierre's finding the zone, a good thing, because whoever wins, probably Scott, will need to really climb this ladder and go the distance. So glad to see LaPierre seems to still have a lot of fuel in the tank, because these strings don't get easier as we go. There's a 9-pin drop there, and the 8 stands.
Scott continues to roll here at Portsmouth. Bowl-O-Rama. 105 through 7. Already has a 126 and a 130 for another spare. Bang!
3 in a row.
3 marks for another $25 in bonus money. Jay Simoneau now on life support. 115 the ball through 8. That should be 116. Well, 115 is correct, right? 115 is correct. So another split.
Sure, he had that rough 6, but apart from that, he's been hitting the head pin a lot of times and getting some splits here. So to only have 60 through 6 is harsh.
Trying to go 2 into 3, but missed the object pin, and now looking good. Too bad. Just a great guy, terrific bowler. Scott LaPierre just much better today. He's on his head pin a lot, object pins a lot of 10s, but couldn't get the big shots, the marks. 8 bucks there. 68 through 7. At 107 in the first, 122 in the second. Half Wester again. He was in the ladder series last season too on Candlepins for Cancer. You can watch on an alley chat. Good second ball. 5 on the right, 4-7 left.
There's always competing schools of wisdom on whether to play that shot inside or outside.
8 bucks. 80. Should be 76.
I got really lucky with this kid.
That's your only trial? Yeah.
That's the thing. You have a bad one. That would suck.
Yeah.
Nice ball, another strike pin almost. 10 pin left up on the spare. 124 through 8. He's going to advance to number 3 seed, Paul Markey. And he got it. Who needs the wood? What a shot for a spare. 25 more in bonus money. 134 on the ball in the 9th. Wow.
Big string cooking.
Needs 10 for
Hey, pin strike on spare. Insane. 144 through 9. 154 plus 2 in the 10th. Wow.
410 for the day.
What a performance. Scott LaPierre from Sanford, Maine. Mother here in attendance. Son Benjamin here also. Got a break, has the 1-3 and the 10. It's up to 161.
5 for 5 in the back half. Great momentum going into the next match. Paul Markey's going to be on form as well, I have a feeling, so good to see here.
Jay Simoneau will get $200 for being the runner-up today. Scott still has a chance for $2,000. Has to climb the ladder. And missed head pin. And 163. What a performance. Scott LaPierre is moving on to face the number 3 seed, Paul Markey, a 163. 419. Jay Simoneau closed out the match. Take it away, Greg Gouillart.
That plank in front of the outpost will make it slightly simpler here. Of course, the match is academic at this point, but full marks to Simoneau. Great spare there. Got a few dozen people rolling off for this show, and Simoneau made the top 5. As I understand, $200 will be the base payout for 5th place, plus all the bonus money. $25 for 3 marks in a row. So he made that outpost for a spare, and now a 7 drop.
$100 bonus money for hitting 400, by the way.
$100 bonus money?
$100 bonus for that 400 score. You could. Yep.
How much you get in bonus money? Simoneau at 10. Ends up with a 103. Third string.
He got
332.
money here and
Scott LaPierre takes the first round, 419 to 332. We'll talk to Bowls just a moment. On W.O.N Sports and Candlepin Bowling Network.
Arson has a lot of warning signs besides smoke. Arguments followed by arson threats. Stores with empty shelves. Vandals. Unsealed vacant buildings. And building strippers. If you've noticed any of these danger signals, call the Arson Strike Force. Strike arson before it strikes you.
You threw a terrific ball most of the match. You got robbed. You all tens. One came up from the board the first string. Just couldn't get the breaks, and you started punching out a lot.
Yeah.
Terrific ball. Second time in a ladder series 2 years in a row. Great ball. I know it's frustrating.
Yep.
Great effort. You got your into a buzzsaw today.
Yeah, he bowled well. He deserves it.
Yeah. Good shit. $200 for you for coming in fifth place. Hope to see you next ladder series.
Sounds good.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Match, buddy.
Wrapping up the bonus money.
Yes, baby. I like it.
$100 from over 400 to 419 of 163.
Yeah, that's a good game.
Third string.
That's all right. It's all right. Still on a good ball.
I told you, we wear a wild shirt. Good things happen.
That's it. That's right.
So now you got to beat him, your son Benjamin, right? You got to beat that?
I'm gonna try.
You got to get it 164 before you leave. You can't go home, all right?
You can do it. You can do
now,
it.
250 is the run-up for the next match. You're going to face Paul Markey for the first time, I believe, head-to-head.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think I've ever faced him before, so it'll be fun.
Tell the Bowl. Good.
I can't wait. It'll be fun.
Tell the Bowls about Sanford Bowl-O-Rama, the 20-lane facility, what it's like there. And
it's a great place. Yeah, great atmosphere over there. They really treat their elite bowlers and their open public really well over there. Both the Owen Jr. and Owen, they do a great job up there. So yeah, come by and visit them.
Yeah, 3-letter word for winning the first ladder series.
Let's go. Wow.
All right. You got to work in that. Okay, Benjamin, nice to see you again. All right, we'll see you next match against Paul Markey. So 419 to 332, number 5 seed. Scott LaPierre climbing up the ladder. We'll see you next time on Candlepin Bowling Network and W.O.N Sports, New York. I'm Paul Grant for Gouillart Bob Lee. We'll see you soon. Thank you for watching this great game of Candlepin Bowling.